What's up, everybody? Welcome to Alone Time with Talon Cooper. That's me. That's my name, Talon Cooper. Dox me. Don't, actually, please. But I wanted to sit down and do a little bit of recording today. I got my first camera. Hopefully, video quality isn't absolute shit. So we'll see how I choose to behave on camera as well as being recorded on microphone. I having a lot of fun with myself and you fellas on folks on YouTube. Welcome to Alone Time, episode 2, I guess, with me, your host, Gaucho T. Let's see if I can put any energy into this. It's not as late as it was the time I recorded the first episode, so I might be able to talk a little bit louder without pissing off roommates or housemates or anybody that I happen to live and associate myself with. I'll just go ahead and try not to piss those people off. Yeah. I realized when I was editing my first episode, I breathe into the mic a lot of stuff like, and before I start talking, I'll go, no, I'm going to try to avoid that from now on because that's super annoying. I learned it's unbelievably annoying. I got my left hand on camera, which sucks ass because I'm right-handed, but I don't know how to set that shot up. That's a lie. I know exactly how to set that shot up. I'm in the back, like, storage room. There's a lot of personal and sentimental items in here belonging to my housemates. I don't want to expose them and their tastes. That's rude. That's a no-no. Internet no-no. How you guys been? What's the news? What's happening out there? As I mentioned in the first episode, I want to be a comedian. I want to start trying to pursue the comedy career. I think I'll go down to one of the local comedy clubs on an open mic night coming up here. Hopefully get some jokes written, try to get myself out there. It's really nerving. It really hits the nerves really hard. Really uncomfortable getting on stage. I mean, when I was in school, I played in the band, the school orchestra, and etc. I mean, that wasn't super shitty. It was just an okay thing, getting on stage. But it wasn't all about me. It was about the ensemble together as a group, everybody all working together. So having all the focus on just myself, I could relate it to performing a solo in front of judges, I guess, judges in an audience. But it's different because this is just an audience and everybody's a judge. Everybody will be sitting there in the club looking at me, fucking judging my every word, my every move, my every mannerism, everything I do. It'd be fantastic. It'd be such a good time. I'm super excited. I think I'm funny. I'm probably the only one that thinks so. But that's in my future. Just to let you guys know, I'm really excited about doing that. I want you to be excited for me too, please. Please and thanks. You don't have to be, but it'd be sick. See if I can make sure the audio is still sunk up with the video. Let's get a close up on that. A little reference point when I'm editing later, doing everything. So last time I told you guys about the first time I smoked weed and why I wanted to be Mormon, I guess, and why, well, I, by the way, denounce that life decision, that religion I chose to become a part of. I'm done with them. They don't not represent me, their beliefs, and I most definitely don't represent them and their beliefs. So if you're one of them, just uh just know that I'm not one of you. Thanks. God, the fucking Mormons. They are always doing something. I've got a buddy. He's an older guy. He would tell me a story about when he was on the run as a youthful person here in Utah. He had friends that were prostitutes that worked worked with very high level ranking Mormons back in the day, like Quorum of the 12 kind of thing, the behind closed doors kind of people, and they had this plan to extort and blackmail one of them back in the day, and I just, why didn't they? That would have been so good. Take them out, take them down, expose their ass. They're money hungry. They're evil. They don't care about the fucking people. They will just want their money. You go to that church and the very first thing they tell you is, yeah, so give us 10% of everything you earn. We want 10% of all your income always. Just from here, from the moment you join till the moment you die. 10%. We'll call it tithing. We'll say it's going to the better, the good of the people or whatever. But it's just going into the pockets of the fucking big wigs. It's just going right into the pocket of some dude sitting in some fucking multi-million-dollar office somewhere. It's just, ugh, it's stupid. You don't fucking do that. You run a church, you don't. I mean, I guess that's exactly what you do if you run a church. Be spiritual, be religious, do it on your own time. Don't fucking contribute to one of these rich assholes fucking deep pockets. The pockets are already super deep. You don't have to fucking add to that. Don't do that. Support support local artists. Go see a local band or something. Give them your 10%. That's still a lot. 10% is so much. Give them $20 to buy a fucking CD. Some dude with no fans. Go support a local artist. Buy a painting from somebody that's in college. Do good for the world. Support people that are coming up. Don't keep giving money to these people that they've got all the money they could ever want, but they just want more, and we just keep giving it to them. Don't fucking just try not to do that so much. That's all I ask. Just try not to. Just try fucking not to do that so much. You don't have to. You don't have to fucking be that guy that buys fucking name brand, name brand fucking clothes or what you fucking Supreme. You don't be that guy that wears Supreme. I mean, wear it if it was a gift, if it was given to you. Don't fucking what am I? I'm not trying to tell people not to fucking do what they want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Buy Supreme, wear Supreme, look good while you're doing it. Just don't fucking give your money to a church for no reason. What did they do for you? I know they do some good, but it's just the amount of good that they do actually do doesn't it doesn't show because there's so much good that they have the opportunity to do that they just pass up and fucking they don't they've got so much money. They've got so much money sitting in fucking warehouses, cash. I don't know that for sure, but it's they've gotta. What else? They don't leave it electronic. They probably invest in gold. They're probably smart. Probably smart douchebag assholes investing in precious metals. Do that. Instead of investing in your church that's never going to give any percentage of what you give to them back to you. Invest in precious metals or something. Don't listen. I don't fucking know shit. I'm a 20-year-old kid. Don't listen to my investment advice. Just don't. Listen to me tell you not to listen to me. That's the only thing. that comes from my mouth that you should actually listen to. Yeah, don't fucking go to church. Go to church, don't fucking give them your money. If you're gonna give somebody money that you don't know and fucking are never gonna meet or whatever, don't give it to your fucking the leader of your church. Give it to like give a give a fucking dollar to a homeless dude or something. Give him a few cigarettes if you smoke. Do that kind of shit. That's good. That's good shit. Good shit. That's cool. That's fucking wholesome. That's healthy. I mean, unless it might not be healthy, but it's more healthy than fucking contributing to some church asshole fucking. But yeah, dude, the Mormons are crazy. They got like a bunch of just wild shit like in their temples. They got this one room that's just all mirrors. I think I've never been in a temple, but I also know for sure in their temples they got portals, like teleporting systems to fucking Mars and shit. Oh yeah. Whenever a missionary comes up talking to you, try to convert you, they're just doing their job, but just be like, hey, yeah, so I heard y'all got fucking portals and shit in your fucking temples. And then they're like, I don't know about any of that. And you'll be like, oh, so you're not at that level yet? You haven't gotten there? They don't trust you enough to see the portal room yet? Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. It's just fucking it's just a portal room. Like you can't use it unless you're fucking the king or whatever with the Mormons. What is that guy called? The fucking prophet. You can only use the portals if you're the prophet or if you have direct clearance from the prophet. I know this because I was one of them for like 2 years when I was 12 through 14. Then I found drugs when I turned like like 15. That just completely life changing. Saw through the Mormon bullshit. I guess don't do drugs, kids. Don't do anything that's not healthy. Don't do drugs. Anybody, kids and adults, don't do drugs. I'm not condoning drug use, but yeah. But if you do choose to do drugs and there's nothing anybody can do to stop you and what you're doing, at very least research what you're doing and make sure it's safe. Buy a test kit. They sell test kits on Amazon for fucking chemicals. Be safe about it. Don't hurt yourself. Don't get addicted. Don't do them from the start. Don't do drugs. Fucking nicotine's a drug. I'm fucked on nicotine. I'm so deep in the hole. I've tried to quit a couple times. Haven't found that willpower yet. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard not to. It's hard to quit smoking. It's hard not to smoke cigarettes and fucking e-cigarettes, vape and shit. For whatever reason, I don't know why it's so hard, but it ain't easy. It ain't easy to quit. It's easy to start. You just fucking you meet somebody at work. You're working at a pizza place, 15 years old. They're hitting a fucking cigarette. You're like, man, that looks pretty badass. That looks cool. You look cool doing that. And I try, and they're like, what? You think it's gonna make you cool too? Well, you're not. Shit, this kind of shit doesn't make you cool. You gotta be born with it. To be cool. So you can hit the cigarette, but it's not gonna make you cool. I was like, well, just fucking let me hit it then, bro. Come on. Here's $5. Go pick me up a pack of Marlboros, Mr. Grown ass adult working at the same pizza place I'm working at. God, not to talk shit, but just buy me my smokes. Fuck. Yeah, and then that day on, addiction. Full blown addiction. It's just, you smoke more and more each day that comes, and then you quit for a couple weeks, a month. I quit for a long time. I quit and I could have stayed not smoking, but then I met this girl that was a smoker and I fell in love and picked up the habit again. And now it's a lot harder to quit. I'm no longer with that girl, but it's fucking damn near impossible to quit cigarettes. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to quit cigarettes? Why? Tell me. Tell me why. Because it's nicotine? Nicotine's addictive? That's not it. It's a fucking mental thing. Guaranteed. I just love it. I just love the feeling. Love the taste. These are even better. They taste even better. But it's bad for you. I'm gonna die early, most likely because of it. So don't follow in my footsteps. Whatever you do. Just don't smoke. Don't smoke cigarettes. Fucking do drugs, I guess, if you want to expand your if you want to open your mind a little bit, do weed, do mushrooms. Mushrooms are safe and healthy and fucking legal in places. But don't do meth. Don't do heroin. Don't do pills. Don't do shit like that. Don't even take the pills that the doctor prescribes you when you're hurt. Unless it's like ibuprofen. Take the ibo. Ibo is fucking non-habit forming, I think. I don't know about anything I'm talking about. I'm no expert in any field. I'm no expert. So fucking take whatever I say with a grain of salt or just don't listen to it at all. That's cool too. I don't mind that. You're not going to offend me if you just don't listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying it for me. I like hearing myself talk. Come on. You don't gotta fucking. You're not gonna offend me. Leave a comment about how much you hate what I'm saying. It's not gonna offend me. I'm not famous. I don't even read comments. That's not true. I read every single comment I come across. I read comments on other people's stuff. Because I don't get very many comments right now. At least not on YouTube. My fucking meme page on Facebook's got a few fucking assholes that follow it. Who leave a shitty comment here and there. I've gotten into some shit on Facebook. Speaking of which, like I started arguing with a girl this one time, some random chick I've never ever met. I started she talked shit on something I like or vice versa, and we started arguing, and then some other dude commented his first name was the same as my middle name, and my middle name is the name that's on my Facebook profile. He fucking goes, he's like, shut the hell up, dude, you're giving us a bad name or something like that. It was a fairly attractive dude, and I was like, well, what's the funniest thing I can say to this guy that will make him uncomfortable so he stops fucking replying to this shit that's none of his business. Or it was none of mine either. It was a stupid argument on Facebook, but what I eventually ended up saying was like, hey man, oh, what was it? It was along the lines of like, you better watch your back, cause I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna track you down. Come suck your dick, something like that. And he stopped replying after that. Thank God. I did exactly what I was trying to do. And after that, I felt really embarrassed. I was like, "Oh, that's online now. Everybody's gonna know about that. So I'll just stop this comment thread too. I'll just walk the other way, just like the other guy decided to walk the other way after I said that stupid shit. So I thought it was hilarious. I think I'm a funny guy. I'm not actually that funny. I know. I'm fucking hilarious. I know I'm funny. I know I'm fucking. At very least, I'm dumb. And that's fun to laugh at. Don't laugh with me, laugh at me. Or with me if I make a relatable comment, but I'm not. I might be relatable. I just haven't really met people super similar to me. They might be able to relate to what I'm saying, but not with what I'm saying. What am I even talking about? Fucking drop it. Move on. Move forward. Alone Time with Talon Cooper. Installment number 2, episode 2, Alone Time. I think I'll start doing like guest appearances. I'll have a guest come in every once in a while. Fucking do a show with a guest. But I can't call that Alone Time now, can I? I'd probably have to find a different name. Yeah, I'd most definitely have to find a different name. What would I call it? Naming shows. Damn near impossible. Call it the mate moment, something like that. We'll pass around mate. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty fucking sick. Not many people like that drink. I'm a big fan, but it's in my blood to be a big fan. Fucking your average American dude or chick is like, ew, what are you trying to give me? The fuck is that? It's weird. That's not tea. It's not coffee. It's weird. It is tea. That's all it is tea. Shitty tasting, bitter tea. It's not shitty tasting. It's shitty tasting to some people. What can I say? Some people just fucking will dislike anything, and then other people will like anything, whether or not they actually believe it. It's just how people are. That's okay. They can be that way. They can fucking do whatever they want. I'm nobody's controller. I'm nobody's fucking leader. Ugh. Same as nobody is mine. Unless I ask you to be. Unless I'm paying you to fucking tell me what to do. Or you're paying me to do what you say. You're not my leader, bro. And I am not yours. What's going on, everybody? What's going on in the world? What do you want? What crazy current event do you want to hear my fucking personal opinion of? Oh, that got me spinning. Should I step away from the mic when I hit this so you can't hear it as well? Highlight reel. Not blooper reel, highlight reel. Oh god, I'm fucking. That hurt. That hurt my throat. I have to wear glasses. I can't see without my glasses. I'm trying to monitor my video feed so it doesn't look all fucked up or whatever, but I can't tell what's happening without my glasses on. Even with them on, it's too far away. I got shit eyesight. Blind as a fucking mole. Star-nosed mole. Blind is one of them. I look the same too. Mole gang. Gang gang. Mole gang. Yeah. Well, I don't really know what else to talk about. I didn't prepare for this shoot. I just sat down. I got a camera. I got my fucking light. It doesn't fucking do anything. I mean, maybe it does. I'm not too sure what the light does. It this highlights shit, I guess. Highlights the subject. I'm the subject of my own video. That feels fucking weird. God, it's probably the most lame ass, boring shit hearing me talk about the fucking video and about the studio. It's like, this is only my second installment of anything ever, other than some cringy shit I did on different channels where I was just blatantly copying fucking other creators trying to be funny, allegedly on some fucking substances occasionally, but that shit's nonsense. Don't even think about all that. Don't even think about that shit. Find it. You can find it. You're more than welcome to find those videos if you can and fucking make fun of them or whatever. It's just my past. Gotta own up to it. Go fucking bigger and better as things go on. I'll eventually actually get good at recording myself. I might start writing topics down. I can't talk about the fucking jokes that I've already written. I can't say online. Bits that I am trying to develop, I probably won't post online at first, right away. But as I continue to do this, who knows? Maybe I'll start writing bits just to perform online. Or maybe I'll talk about things that I don't even think is funny, and then I listen to it back when I'm editing and fucking putting everything together. I'll realize, damn, that shit's hilarious. I should put that in some. I should do that on stage. That'd be cool. God, I have yet to even. I've done one open mic so far at fucking the Greenhouse Effect, the coffee shop in Salt Lake. I wonder if the Wise Guys Club would let me in, even though I'm only 20. I'm not quite 21. Can you even start a comedy career at 20 years old? Do I even have any life experiences to look back on right now? No, a little bit. I've got a few stories. It's just because I was even more dumb of a person when I was a younger teenager. Like between 15 and 17 years old. After I turned 18, I stopped all illicit activity, essentially, because then I could actually get in trouble. But between 15 and 17 years and 11 months, I did some fucking stupid shit, some outrageous stuff, allegedly. Like, when I was 16, it was either 16 or 17, I figured out you can buy things on the internet that aren't legal anywhere. Just illegal substances and like weapons and stuff. I never bought any weapons. That shit scared me as a kid. But I figured out when I was like 15 years old, I learned about the dark web or the deep internet or whatever you want to call it. And then when I was 16 years old, between 16 and 17, I learned how to use the dark internet to like order drugs, you know. So I did that for a few months, bought a lot of drugs on the internet. My whole thing was like, if I just buy a lot for myself, then I won't have to buy them ever again. But I'd always end up running out because I was really addicted and I did these drugs all the time. So after a few months of doing that, I was like, man, I'm just going to get an insane amount, just a ton, a shit ton. I'm going to save up. Like, I'm going to save up my money from work. I was staying with this girl rent free at the time. I'd been out of the house. I've been out of the house, out of my parents' house for like a few more years earlier than most people usually move out. Like, mid-teen years. I got kicked out of my parents' house and I just kind of went wild. And then when I turned 18, I just went clean, went straight, went legal, went sober, and so I'm trying to do something with that. Trying to turn not necessarily sober living, but a clean, legal lifestyle into a monetizable lifestyle. But so when I was like 16 or 17 or whatever, between there or like midway through 17 years old or whatever, I just made the decision I'm gonna buy a shit ton of drugs. I'm gonna just get a shit ton of them. I'm gonna order them online and fucking I'm just gonna sit on them. I'm not gonna give them to anybody. I'm not gonna fucking try to sell it. I'm gonna have this bag in the corner of my room, and whenever I want to do a little bit of drugs, I'll do a little bit of drugs. I won't have to talk to any shady drug dealers that are trying to kill me. I won't have to fucking do anything like that because it's all instant gratification. It's the age of the internet. Here we go. So I got a huge, just massive shipment. I tried to have it sent to me from some place in Europe where this whatever alleged chemical was legal, and the Department of Homeland Security intercepted my package and ended up taking a couple unmarked vehicles, a couple detectives wearing civilian clothing. Showed up at my house one day. I was outside smoking a cigarette with my girlfriend, And they're like, Mr. Cooper? It's like, oh shit. Yeah, what's up? They're like, we are the Department of Homeland Security, and we've got a couple questions to ask you. So I answered their questions, told them my story. I ended up having to go to rehab, Narcotics Anonymous meetings for about a year. And this wasn't even the first time. This is the second occasion of having to go to Narcotics Anonymous meetings. The first time I was a lot younger. It was like a couple of years before, and I was still living at my no, I wasn't even living at my mom's house. I was living with my girlfriend at the time, and I got caught with weed, I'm pretty sure. I got caught driving around with a bunch of hoodlums in my car, and they found weed in my car with these hoodlums, and it wasn't even mine. Nobody would fess up to it, and since I was the driver and they found it in my car, it fell on me. I wasn't about to tattle on one of these other kids. I was just fucking, I was like, fine, you know what? Whatever. They didn't take me to jail or nothing. I was like 16 at the time. They just sent me on my way. It was like Halloween night or Halloween weekend or something. They tore my. I was driving a Ford Bronco at the time. They absolutely tore my shit up. Left just a huge mess of all my stuff, just fucking in a pile in the back of my car. And ugh, pain in the ass to fucking clean up all that shit. But they just left a huge mess. The cops tore up my car, fucking leave this huge mess, send me on my way. I'm like, ah, shit. I gotta stop doing bad shit. And then a couple of years later, I was doing even worse shit, ordering drugs and shit on the internet. Then I got caught with that, and I was like, wow, this is really the end of the line. Like I gotta be done with this shit. I'm not going anywhere being this guy. So I essentially I turned my life around. I stopped talking to a lot of people that I consider drug addicts, and it probably hurt their feelings, but shit happens, dude. You move on. People grow up. Nah, it happens to the best of us. I hope it can happen to everybody. Grow up. Start a family. I want to do that one day. I'll have a family one day. I'll be so proud of them. They'll be my biggest fans, and I'll be their biggest fan right back. I'll be their biggest supporter. But right now, I'm just fucking some single dude living life in the United States, trying to be a comedian, trying to start an internet presence, trying to get this rolling because I really believe in myself. I really am passionate about myself, so I believe I can build a brand based on who I am. Might not be true. For all I know, it's not true. It's just a fucking wild fever dream. But you gotta start somewhere. Open mic. Go tell. I gotta go tell jokes at an open mic. Then I gotta come up with all new jokes for the next fucking open mic. Every time. Because it's gonna be the same people at the same club, unless I go to a different club, and it might still be the same people. Sick. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna fucking have so much fun. I'm gonna love my life. I already love my life. The day job I got now. I'm a fucking driller. I'm like a construction guy. I'm having a great time being that guy. But it's not what I want to do. I'm not one of those people. I can't have a regular fucking weird fucking regular job. I don't want to make money for someone else and then just get a little bit of that. I'll make my own money. You know? why can't I do that? I can do that. I'm starting to do that. Here we go. Starting here. Moving forward. I feel like I'm not really talking about anything anymore. Just talking in circles about nonsense for no reason. So I think I'll end the podcast here today, this time, you guys. So thanks so much for tuning in. Talking to the camera. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Next time I'm alone. Alone time with Talon Cooper. See you guys then.